My name is Logan, and having grown up in a non-Christian household, I always felt uninformed about the gospel. There was an occasional opportunity that would arise, but being a naive child, I just followed in the footsteps of my parents, and I just neglected to go to church except for the occasional holiday or what have you. As time passed on, and I got older, I began to find myself searching for more and more things to fill the void that I felt in myself. It always felt as though something was absent from my life, and I constantly justified filling this void with whatever I could find and deem suitable. I was never very happy growing up, and requiring the thirst for more and more materialistic goods. Over time, I grew to build a tolerance around the things that made me happy. So much so, I just started to work and distract myself from these downcast emotions. This distraction allowed me to grow older and more mature, and eventually I became wise enough to understand that my frequent changing emotion and occupation was actually God revealing a path right in front of my very own eyes. The first time I had really given Christianity a chance was roughly 6 months ago, and having grown closer to Madeline, she proposed the idea to come to church with her. I instantly accepted the offer, and if I recall correctly, I agreed without hesitation, in hopes to make the appearance at church and impress her family and herself. It wasn't until I walked into this church, for the first time in my life, that I felt worth and true meaning. Never in 18 years had I felt like I belonged somewhere as much as I do each time I sit myself in a pew at Redeemer. As the weeks went on and I constantly pestered Madeline to allow me to come to church with her and her family, I could see a change in myself like one I had never witnessed before. This was great and all, but I still had so many unanswered questions, and this was until I got the chance to meet with Dirk. While connecting with Dirk was when I truly accepted God as my Lord and Savior. For every question I had, Dirk had an answer. But when Dirk drew me up the gospel grid, the very same one that I still had pinned up on my wall at home, was when my eyes were truly opened. It was almost like God knew how close to believing in Him I was, and He decided to beckon me the last little bit away by providing this feeling in my chest and this sense of security and joy in my heart. While I sat there and listened to Dirk's testimonial, sounding so similar to my very own, and having somebody inform me on the gospel in Christ unlike anyone ever had, was when I truly came to the realization and witnessed my old self dying and realized that God is King. Ever since that day, I have noticed in myself a profound change of heart, and every day I take any chance I can to glorify God and share my faith. I'm also happily involved in a community group and cannot get enough of analyzing the gospel and expanding my knowledge as a faithful Christian. In the verse Romans 10:10, "For it is with your heart that you believe and you are justified, but it is your mouth that you profess your faith and are saved," I truly know that in my heart I believe, and I will continue to profess my faith for as long as I live as my new saved self.
Amen.